Galleria della Accademia.
No matter how many times you see the David, it never fails to impress one. And I think the reason is that Michelangelo has done something that nobody had done before or since. What's so remarkable is the ability, the sense he's captured of imminent movement. Nothing actually is taking place before us, but everything is about to unfold. Michelangelo has chosen the moment before the battle with Goliath, so the sense of danger, of imminent combat, is terrific and somewhat terrifying. His body is different from all different angles. If we stand here, we're directly in front where he looks somewhat vulnerable and beautiful. His nudity is completely revealed to us. If we move around somewhat to the side, we notice, first of all, how terribly, terribly thin the block of David is from which Michelangelo carved the marble, barely 4 feet wide. Michelangelo had absolutely no room to maneuver, no room for error. And so in a way, he's created this incredibly perfected figure of human beauty from an almost intractable and impossible condition. We know that the David was always intended to be seen high up, so we would always be looking at it from below as we are now. He has, in a sense, reversed the perspective so that the overly large hands and head keep us focused on the most important parts of the body. For after all, it is through the hands and the head that David triumphs over Goliath. Through the hand, through his physical strength, and through the head, through his intelligence. Moreover, I think outside, the sun would capture the face, and Michelangelo's actually invented a way of drilling out the pupil so as to capture sunlight, to create this pool of shadows so that the intensity of the gaze becomes that much more impressive. David has become a god. He is godlike in his scale, he is godlike in his beauty, in his youth, and especially in the description of the body.
The David immortalized Michelangelo. It was to become the most famous statue in the world. In next week's film, Michelangelo is offered a dream job, but it will turn into his worst nightmare.
Such a tragedy. My greatest regret.
Pope Julius II commissions a monumental tomb decorated by 40 statues. He pays in advance for the mountain of marble needed. Michelangelo embezzles the money and buys himself a farm. But the Pope cancels the tomb, and Michelangelo flees for his life. The Pope has his revenge. He sets Michelangelo an impossible challenge, a challenge that will result in his greatest work of all, the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel